Welcome back again. Na tunaendelea vizuri. I hope na follow story venye inafaa to the end of it. Kama uja subscribe na wajuna watch the whole story, kindly subscribe and maybe comment whoever ungetaka tuende kwake to have the story with full details kama venye tuna have ya Brownie.
Okay, so yeah, so I was in and out of hospitals. Friends are still contributing. I'm still under drugs. Imefika mahali nimeambiwa I can't eat anything. Like the only thing that I was eating ni kuku kienyeji na sikuwa na ngozi, spinach, juice yako mafuta kupika, sijui gani.
So una struggle na story ya funds za illness, then still unaambiwa kula kuku kila day.
Kuku kila siku na fish. Na unapata unga ya brown, unapata hiyo wimbi 1 kg ni around 900 shillings. Rice ni brown. Like my life changed completely. And I think at that point mpaka nikakachini kuuliza God, why? You know, I've been faithful to you. I've done the best I can to help people out there. Sasa imefika, I'm just barely, you know, mid 20s. Na sasa naishi life yenye shosho yangu anaishi ya kukula vitu fulani, like I'm under meds, a lot of meds. If I miss one, I start afresh. I think that was the lowest point in life. Yeah, plus usiku unapata ma relapse, you can't breathe, the heart. Sijiona death na macho. So unfortunately it's gonna recover. Na bado do haiko na make. Na siko na test, so we don't know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So we had an idea to fanya harambee. That was at least mid-November, because now it's recovering. Now we need to know what is going on so that I get treated. Remember Coptic in Kilazo, it was just take care of me, but not treating me. So to organize committee, and they did a splendid work. In between that, set the date for November 28th as the day for the Harambee. Unfortunately, on the 25th, I lost an uncle. On the 23rd, I lost an uncle, the brother to my dad. No, the brother-in-law to my dad, to COVID. And then 2 days later, I lost the brother to my dad again. So now
COVID bado ama
no. So for him it was normal. Alilala tu alafu kuamka.
Okay.
So now we have 2 burials to do in a week yenye nafaa kufanya harambee. So again, burial is stalled, so I am the one to sacrifice. So harambee had to be postponed kwanza to deal with burials. It was a tough time. I think that was the toughest time my family had faced. My mom is sick, I'm sick. The 2 uncles are gone, you know. It's a tough one.
Ndio wewe mashida.
Life was expensive and stressful. So tukaenda burials and we're done with that. So we rescheduled the harambee from 28th to 13th of December. Kulikuwa a lot of hiccups, a lot of stories, a lot of backlash, you know. I think, but the devil wanted to try and disconnect your love in Likuwa na mabeshi and all that, and to try and disrupt your harambee, and nisipate treatment and nisipate vitu, but we stood strong and God was faithful and used to pray sana nakumbuka. And yeah, so after burial, I think that was around 2nd of December. Relapse, 3rd one. Now that was bad. Now sasa nimeenda hospitali kama 3 sasa, KU, Kenyatta, Coptic, Mata. Still sasa iko worse than the rest. So now I had to look for, now tukaamua sasa kama mbaya you need to look for someone serious. Fortunately my dad, where he works, akona beshte mwenye she had the same condition, but fortunately for her she was treated na Dr. Ikonyo, the CEO of Karen. He is a very good cardiologist, so we called him, akatubook appointment, we went and see him, and he disconnected, like dawa nilikuwa nakunywa mainly zingine zilikuwa bado zinabidu harm than good, zilikuwa nafanya the failure. Nenda place nyingine na dawa zingine, place nyingine na dawa zingine, niko na a whole bunch of meds. So imefika mahali hizo zinafanya more harm than good. They're ruining my life. Yes, the heart is being treated, but the body is failing. So I can discontinue madawa zingine, and I was left with some. And now we did one test by then, a CT scan. It wasn't as expensive. Turned out negative. Now I had to undergo a very serious, vigorous process ya heart na plus an MRI, and ilikuwa na cost around 200 and something thousand plus medication plus kuna cardiologist. It was expensive. Kutransport hiyo kutoka hapa Karen was around 5,000 na Uber. Kuna cardiologist pale ilikuwa around 10k. Ukimwona lazima ufanye sijui nini. Any budget kutoka tuko hauko na kuna cardio na rudi ni 50k.
Pesa inaanguka tu
in a day, in a matter of hours. So that's when we decided, okay fine, you cannot do his process na hizi x-rays, so let's wait until harambee. And he was a good guy because he gave me meds and he sustain until Harambee alielewa kuna issues. So yeah, so that 13th came. On 12th, funny thing, the devil was at me again. I had a minor relapse. Yeah, 12th kuamkia 13th, to a point where I could not now walk and eat and do anything. And nakumbuka 13th sasa ni Harambee. But fortunately Harambee happened, funds were raised, and I thank God. It wasn't a public domain, but I think I can say now we raised close to 350,000, which is a good thing because our target was 300,000. And you just needed
so kidogo tu ndio about to at least.
Yeah. So at least God alisaidia to raise 350k, and it was enough at least to push me on. So another setback after Harambee, kuna issues where I was living. I think I don't know what happened na huko. I was forced to vacate I was evicted in a matter of days. I was told
kule unakaa sasa.
Yeah, after Harambee.
Okay, wait. Sasa inakaa
the devil I think that was sijui, but
reason ni gani?
So
nileta Harambee kwa nyumba.
I know. Tumeongea na landlady, and she was very comfortable with us holding the Harambee there. Yes. Na ametupatia deep venue na kila kitu. So you remember tunaleta watu almost 200 kwa place hakuna choo. Ini tao. So tumeamua fanya hivi, tupige eco toilets ni wana Delvaga mobile toilets. Yeah. It was around 6k. Tuko na pesa tu na so tuko like jotuna hiyo budget tubonge na landlady atafute tena choo iko chini. And the landlady was good enough tupatia choo. So on the Saturday she's supposed to give us keys choo imefungwa. Ndio tuweze ku access, guest waweze ku access. On Saturday mzima simu mpaka usiku. On Sunday tuamka asubuhi tunampigia mzima simu.
Anakaa mbali na
anashtika. On Sunday tumepigia caretaker achukue simu. Hakuna choo.
Sio ilikuwa plan bana. Hiyo kama
nashangaa aje. Hakuna choo. Sasa what do you do? Hawezi hold watu 200 bila choo. So tukipale unekaga kifuli the way you lock your toilet. So I told one of my friends, enda tumwa tu ile stuff because it can still be accessed.
Wewe ngoa tutatengeneza.
Wewe ngoa hata siku moja yaka stuff tu kwa kifuli. Sikaka nafungaga hivi alafu na kifuli. Vuta tu nikamsumari. Then tukimaliza Harambee tukarudi.
Hiyo ni kwa shida.
Wacha sasa landlady ajue. During the Harambee metumana nizimie stima na nizimie maji. Fortunately stima ilikuwa maji imezimwa. Sasa yuko hao madam move in maans jua ku prepare Harambee, umemaliza sasa unaosha vyombo, nyumba ina maji, vyombo zezi oshwa, hao zezi oshwa, hakuna. It was crazy. So the morning nampigia Monday naambia excuse maji hakuna but Harambee inaenda vile vizuri, kuna guests nahitaji maji juu ya wase kushawa na kushawa because alilala mostly juu ya curfew. Ako like amenitumia a very long text, you break rules of tenancy agreement, nilivunja choo nini na ujue choo imetumika na imeoshwa na imefungwa, aunge notice.
Wewe ulitake maybe that chance kumwambia I called you for this and this and this.
I did nako like ukiona sichukui simu doesn't give you the right kuvunja. Na mimi sioni kama ni kuvunja because hata kama ni kuvunja, kama angefeel mbaya hivyo angeniambia replace that thing kama ni kwa mbaya, but she's like no, vacate my premise in the next 72 hours.
Hautembei hiyo time?
Nasitembei. Actually kwa Harambee, for those who came and waliona nilikuwa nabebwa, siwezi tembea totally, I can't eat, nilikuwa tu mbaya. So I need to look for a house for in the span of 3 days or so. So yeah, so that I needed to look for a house, relocate and came here, and I thank God because maybe that was God trying to get me out of a misery I was in into something better. And that's when I moved into this place. And life has never been the same since. So after hiyo dot tumepata, we went and booked for an MRI, fanya MRI, rehabilitation, dawa na dungwa zenyewe na breathe and all that. And I've been to Karen for the last, I think, remember 8 times. And of the 8 times, the 3rd visit, I was good. I could walk, I could talk, I could do.
So unajipeleka utaki
mpaka napika.
Yeah.
Life was okay. Sasa naishi 5th floor, nikapanda hadi stairs 5th floor.
Nice.
So life was going back to normal. Remember, so you can eat anything. So that I think God alikuwa tu amazing.
God is a conqueror.
God is a conqueror. And conquers for his people. So yeah, so yeah, nikarikava poa, and Gikonyo has been really amazing, and up until point I just thank God because he showed us light. tulizunguka yes sana, but at the end of it all God stood with us. And yeah, I'm here.
Wow, the story ni sensitive, to be honest. But maze to thank God for everything, because si rahisi. Unajua kuna watu wamepitia such story ama such problem. Sasa yako kwanza ni excess, nasikia kuna stories hadi kufukuzwa keja tena, kuna
drama mob.
Maybe kuna wase wana friends wana come up very fast, hiyo design wengine walikuwa na come kidogo, unakimbia pale at least wake treated kiasi, know that. Big up sana kwa your friends, and
they were really amazing. I think sijaona love kayo, because every single time nilikuwa na seeing here around 30k in haikuwa ikosa. Every single visit, I remember I was going thrice a week, and every single visit I used to do 30k 20k na haikuwa ikosa. People stood by me, and sijui nasema nini. After Karen now the Harambe, I went something called an MRI, msahau the jina, the scientific word, that now showed that I was suffering from a disease called myocarditis. Myocarditis is a condition where a viral infection or a bacterial infection attacks the heart. Like attack heart, kuna inflammation. Inflammation shows nafura. So now we got to understand where kufura ya heart iko. Remember from Mata, Yeah, so that was either viral or bacterial infection. It happens. It is very, very common. So that is what caused the whole thing. But remember, before all this, 5-6 years, nimekuwa nikifeel the sharp pains. So at least now we knew what was going on. I was told I would be on a medication for some meds. I will do them perhaps for life, because now it's a condition that it take time kuhiliwa, because you not know what it was, and it affected some part, but we're good because my heart is okay now. So we'll be doing some meds maybe for life, but we thank God because at least ulipata shida nina, and we are hopeful that hata historia kuna dawa for life. It's just what the doctors are saying, but God up above knows everything. Na kuniomba nikue na take dawa at this young age, manze. Yeah, so I believe and I trust that all this will end, because the same God mwenye alinitoa out of death, because that wasn't an easy thing. And I used to see death most of the time for the 3-4 relapses. Mwenye amenetamaka sahi to a point where I can walk, talk, do everything, and shoot he interview. I believe it's the same God that will heal me and will get rid of all this. So yes, I'm under drugs, but currently sahi na 5th floor, I can walk up and down, I can siwezi kimbia, sijaribu kimbia, but I think najaribu kimbia. Gym bado sijaribu.
Basi ni footballer, ukimbia football, when games nini utape pale.
I'll be back soon, but for now at least I'm grateful, natembea, nafanya kila kitu. Niko sawa. And the pains are away, by the way. Sina pains.
Don't feel anything anymore.
Sina. I'm as normal as I used to be before the 18th of September.
So right now unafanya nini, jobs iko aje, and share us your social media handles, and at least anyone anaweza taka ku follow up. Maybe,
Yeah. So currently I'm into the same business. I'm still dealing with entertainment side, movie shop, and the best you can never get around. Tuko located in Kimbo, just next to the stage. Also dealing with computers and accessories, phone and computer accessories there. And mainly if you want to sell your products, we have the crowd, we have the opportunity to sell it for you, both new and old products. We do franchising for you. So just hit me up at 0726 037 931. That is my phone number. Instagram, Facebook at Labile Brown Macheda. Twitter HB Macheda. Yeah.
Wow. Hiyo story iko interesting, yani to a level yani uwezi toka pale hivyo ukisikiza whole story.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much for your time pia, and pia mwenye watch. Thank you very much. And kindly kumbuka kama uja subscribe, that's an important thing, kindly, because we have another story zingine interesting zaidi kabisa, and we wish to subscribe and comment upon next. Tuambie aje kuna story shaisikia na ungetaka pia tuilete in details kabisa hapa hivi. Korolia TV itafanya that. I was your host Hypex Smash, and we are here because of Zizi Africa Homes Limited. Thank you.